So with all the tourneys and FNCS coming up, I feel like this is one of the best times to go and drop this video. So if you don't have a landing spot or a loot route, you can use these. Feel free to, because I won't be taking part in the tournaments like that. I'm not going for PR, earnings, anything like that. I'm just playing the game for fun. So feel free to use these spots. If you use these spots and now they're leaked, my apologies. But I use these spots and I want to give people a chance. Let's get into it. So we'll start off with my old landing spot first, since that was the main spot that I used to get all the way up to champs, I believe. Hence why I went ahead and changed up my landing spot to a new one. So what you want to do is, first off, go towards this portion of the map. It's at the bottom midsection of the map. So what you want to do is just jump and go there first. Once you get here, I would recommend that you don't break any of the kegs that you find along the way because you want to break them at the end. But if you do have people that land with you, I would recommend breaking them ASAP and picking up whatever guns you can to actually go fight this. There's a lot of floor loot spawns over here at this location. There's a reboot van in case you get pushed and one of your teammates die. I don't recommend this spot for a squad. Trio, if you guys are confident. Duo is good and solo is even better. So for kegs, I would recommend you go in and break these. And by kegs, I mean barrels. These two over here, that'll give you 20 shield. There's a chest over there, you can get that. From there, you can either go to the house since it's in front, or you can go over here where you'll be greeted with another 40 shield, 2 slaps, and 2 slurps. The slaps will give you faster movement, aka infinite sprint, for a small duration of time. 2 more slurps up here, that's 80 shield. So try to find minis before you actually do those, and pop the minis first. Another chest up there. Because after you pop the middies, you'll get 25 shield, plus the 80, you'll have more than 100, aka you'll max out your shield. From there, you want to hop on into this house. There's usually a chest over here and ammo crate over here. More floor loot over there. Some floor loot over here. Floor loot over here. And a chest over here. So all in all, this spot is perfect for a solo. It's pretty okay for a duo. And not pretty okay, it's actually good for a duo as well. It's pretty okay for a trio, but I do not recommend this spot for a squad. You guys could also split drop, so one person could land over here, one person could land over here at railway. And then after looting these 2 places, once you have full shield and decent amount of loot, you guys can either key back over here at mansion, which majority of people go to. I believe on average, I see 2 to 4 teams actually going back over there, depending on what game mode it is and how the bus route is. You also get a few people landing back over here at these houses, and sometimes people back over here, as well as over here. So you have decent routes to key if you're a key player, but you also have routes where you can just go ahead and play passive, such as you could get more kegs from here if needed, you can get more kegs from here if needed. There's a vending machine over here, which you can get for big pots and medkits. And then from there, you can just play it out however you want. So the next drop spot I recommend is over here. So start heading over there and it will be these 4 houses on the edge of the map. So sometimes you might have 1 to 2 teams contesting you over here, possibly 3, but all 3 of them or 2 of them or even the 1 team won't land on you to begin with. They'll land around, 1 to 2 might actually land in here and then they'll eventually key you. And by key you, I mean the people that are around you might key you. So try to land over here. There's exactly 10 kegs, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, aka 100 shield. So all you need to do is just break the floor if you have people on you and it'll give you instantly 100 shield. From there, there's a jump pad outside which you can take, but if you do not have people on you, you can start just breaking the kegs and get the metal from it. I believe it's anywhere from 100 to 150 metal from breaking those kegs, possibly more, maybe less, not guaranteed. From there, you could just go and move around, loot all 3 of these houses, hire this NPC, and this is a key aspect, you want to hire this NPC. It's 250, and once you do hire the NPC, it'll just start splashing you every time you take damage. It'll splash you every 25 seconds for 40 shield or white, depending on which HP you need or what shield you need. From there, you have 1 car and 1 motorbike. Take your pick. I'd recommend the car so you can actually stay safe. You can also fish over here and get these flops. There's also canisters over here which you can open and get the flops or shield fish from there. So all in all, this place is pretty good in my opinion. And I do not think I mentioned it before, but this previous spot which I mentioned, you might get contested by 1 to 2 people as well. After you fully looted this place, what I would recommend is you get into the car and you start rotating towards the yacht. Along your way onto the yacht, I would recommend you make a stop at this place because majority of the time nobody goes over here. Sometimes if someone messes their drop, they'll go over here. I believe this place has 3 chests and a couple of floor loots. You can get those and then continue moving along over towards the yacht. The yacht itself sometimes gets individuals landing over there, so you can definitely just take the zip line. Be safe. There's a jump pad in front of the yacht which you can take in case somebody does come over here and you're not confident in that fight. The yacht also has, I believe, 34 to 21 chests as well as a decent amount of loot spawns. Someone can fact check me on the chest, please, because I was told this, I believe. I do not know if it's confirmed though. But as I was saying, you can loot the yacht up, take that boss out that spawns in there. It's a mini boss, so it doesn't actually have that much HP and doesn't do as much damage. It's a pretty easy kill. And then go towards the vault in the basement. After there, you can either take this jump pad or take the zip line, loot this place. Once again, kegs over here to the brim. And you guys can just go and break these in case you need them. And by this time, Forecast is already spawned up there or is about to. So you can take this car, start making your way up there. Once again, I recommend this landing spot over the other one because just of how useful this spot is. These are the top 2 landing spots that I recommend. So for the third landing spot, we got lucky and it's right over here as the first drop. It would be Rebel's Roost. So I would instantly jump off and just go all the way down and aim for the top of that building because the NPC spawns there. If you have some gold, and I believe it's 250 to hire that NPC, I would recommend you go ahead and hire that NPC off the bat. I would also recommend if you have some extra gold, buy the movement from her for 400 gold. If you don't have any gold, I'll leave a video linked in the top right and you can use that to maximize your gold. This NPC is pretty broken if you look at it. Every few seconds, this NPC will go ahead and drop you ammo or consumables that you need or have in your inventory, but you don't have a full stack of. I don't really go here personally. I went here a couple of times in the past, and that's about it. You can loot this place and start making your way around, start farming up on brick, metal, and wood, and you should be maxed out on wood, almost maxed out on brick, if not maxed out, and then a couple of metal. From there, you can head towards right over here, get this mini vault over here, and then after that, it's up to you where you want to go, but I personally head towards lavish so I can get the medallion and the mythic. And that is it, people. Those are my top 3 landing spots that I personally used in the past and still use at times today. I still use the second one to this day, and I recommend you guys use at least one of these. This way you can maximize your loot in the start of the game, maximize your mats and ammo, stuff like that, and then have a good rotation plan moving around the map to get better placement in the game, get better kills, and overall get more points from your ranked games, or just get better practice in general. That is it for the video. If this video helped you out, please consider leaving a like, subscribe for future content, and I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully.